Hi everyone, welcome back. In our previous video, we created these categories, these 7 categories. And in this video, I will show you how to create courses within these categories. Now, when you click on the category, immediately you'll see that this vertical line appears. This means that this category is now active, and you'll also see it on your right. There's the category name. If you select one, you'll see that the name changes. So we'll click on the first category, then we'll click on create new course, and then we'll provide the course full name. So our first course name will be, I'll just copy it. So this is our first course name under the category course planning and design. Then we need to provide a course short name, and this is usually a unique name, and it can be the same name here, but usually what I do is I use the first letters. So I'll type in C, let's make the capital letter CP, D, and then just underscore, and then the first letters of the full course. So it's AA. Okay. Then the category ID is the category which the course will be in. Okay. So if there's nothing there, then you need to select from the drop-down list the specific category. So in our case, this is the first category. Then our course visibility. I suggest you turn this to hide while you're busy developing the course. So let's leave it on hide, and then once you're ready to publish your course, you can then toggle it to show. Okay, so let's leave it on hide. Then your course start date. This is very important. When will this course start for students? Okay, so I'll leave it on the 15th of January, and that will be 2025. And then our course end date, we can specify a course end date as well. So I'll leave it on the 23rd of November 2025. The course start date and the course end date is really important, specifically for reporting purposes. And I'll delve deeper into that when we start developing the course. Then for our course ID, I usually use the course short name for my course ID. And this is basically where you have integrations with external systems where it becomes important. Okay. Then course description, and you can provide a course description for your users, telling them what the course is all about. And then for our course image, okay, so we can upload an image. So let's go to free images. And then we'll choose Pixabay. Now our course is about audience analysis. So I can type in here, audience. Just type in audience, and then we can select an image. Okay, so I'll choose this image here. So I'll just click on it. And then I'll click on download. And then I can select a specific size. I usually choose the smaller one. And then I'll click on download. It will then download to my downloads folder. I can go back to my course, I can scroll down and then click on the plus here to go and fetch that particular image. So I'll click on the plus to add my image. Then I'll click on choose. So I'll choose my image there. Click on open and then click on upload. And there's my image. Then I'll scroll down. I'll click the drop down for course format. It's currently set to custom sections, and when you click on the drop down, you'll see there are various course formats you can choose from. I'll leave it on its default for now, because when we start creating our course, we'll download and install the new course format. I'll leave the numbers of sections on 4. But we can go up to 52 depending on our course default settings. Okay, so I'll leave it on 4 for now, but we'll add more later on. Okay, Then hidden sections, so you can specify hidden sections are completely invisible, or hidden sections are shown as not available. Okay, so if you hide something in the course, should it be shown as completely invisible? Should it not be shown, or should it be shown as not available? Okay, so that's the difference. Then the course layout, you can specify show all sections on one page or show one section per page. You can select there. Then under appearance, you can select, let's say you have installed more than one language pack. You can select the drop-down list and all your languages will end up here. And you can force a particular language on the students. Then the number of announcements, this is usually at the top of the course. You can specify here 1, 2, 3 or 4. I'll usually leave it on 1. And then show gradebook to students, yes. Show activity reports, yes. And then show activity dates, yes. Okay, so I'll leave that on yes. For the files and uploads, this is usually the maximum upload size. Okay, now depending on your size of your course, you can specify. I usually leave it on 5 megabytes because I don't want my course creators or my teachers to upload more than 5 megabytes. Since we have a streaming server for our videos, they can only add links. Okay. Then completion tracking, and this is important to make sure that enable completion tracking is set to yes, and then show activity completion to yes. And we'll get more into this later on. Then groups, do you have groups in your course? If you have groups, you can set this to separate groups or visible groups, okay, and more on this later. Force group mode, you can specify here yes or no. And then default grouping you can specify here. Okay. Then your tags, you can add tags to your course here by typing it in here and then pressing enter on your keyboard. Okay. So if we should add a tag like audience, so let's just test this. I can copy this and then I'll paste it in my tags. I'll just paste it there and then I'll press enter on my keyboard and then that becomes one of my tags. I can click on manage standard tags and it will go to another page and then I can add some tags there as well. Okay. Then I can click on save and display and it will display this course, or I can click on save and return and it will return to the categories. So let's look at the course now. Let's click on save and display. So there you'll see there's the image that I've added. But you'll see now on my front page, I'll show you how it looks and we'll modify this later on. So there's our 4 sections that we've specified. There's our general section with our 1 announcement. And then there's our grades and our reports. Okay, so this is our empty course shell. And this is our menu system. Now, since we've created this course, let's look at our home page. What changes are now visible? If we click on home, if we scroll down, you'll see immediately under available categories, the first category is available because there's now 1 course in it. And it's telling us here, under course planning and design category, there's 1 course. Okay. If we scroll down further, you'll see available courses. There's nothing yet, but I'll show you since we've hidden the course. Remember, the course is still hidden, so it won't end up here. But as soon as we've published the course, it will show here. Okay. Now we can click on the category name here and it will show us the first course that we've created as well as the description of the course, and we can modify this later on. If we want to go back to our categories, let's click on more and then click on manage courses. So now you'll see under course planning and design, there you'll see a 1. It's basically indicating that there's 1 course currently in this particular category. There's our course name and there's our course short name. And you'll see there the I is crossed. So it shows you then that the course is hidden. From here we can delete the course. From here we can make a duplicate of this course, and from here we can edit the course by clicking on this. Usually what I do is I click on the course name, then scroll down, and now you can see there's my course full name, there's my short name, my ID number, all the course specifics, and then I can click on view here and it will take me to the particular course. Let's go back. I can also edit the course from here. I can enroll users, I can delete this course, I can show it because it's hidden now. I can back it up or I can restore it. Okay, so let's click on edit, and then I want here in the course description, I just want to add the title there of the course. So that's audience analysis, and then my title, my description here. I can even do some formatting here by clicking on the drop down here and it will expand. I can make it bold. I can select if it should be pre-formatted, a small heading, a large heading, paragraph, and so forth. I can also add bullets or numbering, whatever I want to do here. Okay, so it's fine now. I'll scroll down and I'll click on save and display. Okay, so now when I go back to my home and I click on my category, you'll see now audience analysis and then the description. Maybe we can get rid of this gap. To go into this, you click on audience analysis and then you click on settings, and then you can just remove the gap there. Okay, click save, click home, go to your category, and now it's better. Okay, and now it's aligned as well.